Ewasayo due wanutsai.
That's a gnote, easy prey for Loopa-Loopin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. Give it a little pat. Go on. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. It's the chug yard. tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Just what you were looking for. Get things done before the darkness falls again. Bomper bonkers. Let's see. Feeling fierce. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. Gizmo says he also has He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happier going in a different direction? Figures you're either a rare person or a good liar. Maybe both. Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seem so centered and so seeking. Thinks that's more than most are. It's hard to keep to a path like that. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mectons strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. This story needs a hero. That's the leftover you're looking for. Don't overstep. This rope seems solid. No one likes to fall. Don't look down. Does fire even start here? Your balance is perfect. easy and fun. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find Scripps. Gizmo. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Worth going outside just to see the night sky. Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
Bonsier. Immo. Diava.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not says he's a monster haunter, the best you'll ever see. You might have a... It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn Myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. But enough of that. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Dakadnio Amanka.
Moo.
Amanka. Hoja eskuku Johanna. Taran mianda kaguno.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Kuntuf Ishko.
Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent. Everyone's going to hear you coming. It's a wonderful way to travel. The best kind. Down to half your health. Keep filling your air holes. Wait, it's the scrip hole-up. The place is just filled with critters. Punch time. Smell that? Biohazard nearby. Roll out. Nothing's more important right now than this. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. You're a long way from the sun. Just listen. You might hear something important. Not just from me. A hero. There's a lot more space down here than you would think. Are you sure you're going the right way? Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. Netted. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Be sure to buckle your safety harness. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mekton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too high. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. It's already quite sturdy. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says you'll meet again. Watch your balance. Fired up. You'd better get a move on if you want to change things. It's a rare sight. Treasure it. Wildlife here is teetering on the brink of extinction. We all are. The meat-eater again. Nothing seems to satiate his hunger. The gnat is done for unless you intervene. Pang, pang. Also, running low. Find us a sunset to ride into.